Hello, thank you so much for tuning into my page. My name is Douglas Eze with Lago Financial Services. I'm the president and CEO of Lago Financial Services. I just want to say thank you. I get a lot of questions on different topics. So today I want to go over auto financing. I got a question from a young lady that asks, Douglas, I'm looking to pick up a car. Okay, I'm confused. I have great credit. Credit is not a problem. I have great credit. But the question I have for you is, can I finance my car for, should I get a 4 years financing, which is 48 months, or should I get a 6 years financing, which is 72 months? I'm torn in between. They offer me a low interest rate for the 4 years financing, and they offer me an interest rate for the 72 months, a high interest rate for the 72 months, but I don't know what to do. And the payment is lower, of course, for the 72 months. How can you help me with that? So thank you for asking me that questions. I'm going to go and I'll share some knowledge with you that will help you understand the way to have control of your money. And then I'll also share what I do when I buy a car, and I'll tell you at the end how many years I normally finance my cars for. So thank you again, and let's go ahead and look at the PowerPoint I've put together for you. So let me get that for you. So here we go. So this is the deal. Okay, we have a situation where in here, what I want to do is kind of talk about the circle of wealth. Okay, the circle of wealth, this is your whole wealth in general. This is all the money you have, and inside your circle of wealth, there's questions that come in. Okay, as you can see, this is all the money you have, but also on this same section, there's what I call the financial loopholes that can affect your circle of wealth. So the first one is opportunity cost. If we don't understand the opportunity cost on every expense that we put out, if we don't understand it, then it's going to be very difficult for us to make great financial decisions. So let me use an example real quick. Here's a car for $30,000, and I'm using just $30,000 number. Let's say you have $30,000 cash in your bank account. All right, and you want to buy a car for $30,000, and you took $30,000 and you give to the car dealership and say, I don't want no car note. Well, imagine this: you just lost the amount of interest that $30,000 could have earned for you if you had invested it. So how much money you lost in the investment part, that money, that $30,000 could have made you if you had kept it and let it grow for you. So that's what we mean by opportunity cost. Every dollar that you could have saved, but you end up spending that dollar, imagine how much that dollar could have been worth in the future that you can use for your retirement or for whatever you want to use it for. The second is interest rate. Now, interest could work for you or it could work against you. So it's all about how you use it. And I'm going to talk about that. And then on the particular car, this is the principal car. How much is the car company selling the car for? What is the principal loan amount? What is the debt? We won't talk about that. Now, here's a quick example. What I did is I picked up a company here that is advertising. Again, let me just put this disclaimer out there. They do not pay me. This is Chase. They do not pay me no money to show this. So again, I just found them online, and I'm using them. So that's all. No money coming from them to me using their company. I'm not advertising them for nothing. Now, always shop around. Let me tell you that. Always shop around. I just bought a car last year, and I got an interest rate for 1.74%. That's a great rate based on my credit. 1.74%. I'll tell you what I financed, how long I financed it for as well. So here's the question. A lot of people always ask, should I do it for 48 months, which is 4 years, or where I'm getting a lower interest rate of 2.74%? Or should I do it for 72 months where I get an interest rate of 3.47%? Douglas, what should I do? Well, of course, the 48 months will give you a higher payment than a 72 months. It will give you a lower payment. Even though the interest rate is higher, you pay less here, but you pay more here. Now, the question that you probably have is, well, if I pay more, at least I'll pay my car off in 4 years and I'll pay lower interest rate. Or if I pay here, I'll pay higher interest rate in the future, but I pay off my car in 6 years. What should I do? I'm confused. Well, let me show you this. Let's go here. So this is the amount of payment. $660 is your monthly payment if you decide to pay it off in 4 years. And this is your monthly payment if you decide to pay it off in 5 years, $537. And if you decide to pay it off in 6 years, you have a lower payment of $465.81. 465, but you paid in interest $3,538. In the prior example, if we go back, the prior example, you paid $660. You paid more. You only paid $1,708 in 4 years. Now, before I show you the answer, we're gonna get to that. My question to you: if you pay off this car in 4 years, how much money will you have? How much money will you have if you pay this car off in 4 years? After you pay it off, how much money do you have in your bank account? Well, the answer is zero. You don't have any more money because now you have a car, but you have no money. Now, in this example, yes, you're paying them $465, and you're going to pay them for 72 months, which is 6 years. But there's a difference in the money. The difference in the money is $194. That's the difference between 465 and 660. 465 and 660. So I'll take the 465 car payment, and I'll take the $194 difference in the money, multiply that by 12. That's $2,338. Now, this is my money. Now, I could turn around, take it and invest it at 5%. And yes, folks, we do have accounts that pay 5% rate of return. I put it in that account. Guess what? In 6 years, I have $6,698 in my bank account. And guess what? My 6%, my 6 years, my car is finished. I don't have the car payment anymore, but I have $16,000 in my own private bank account that I have, that I control, that I own, my own bank. $16,000. Instead of paying off the car in 4 years, and yes, I paid off the car, I made more payment, I paid off the car early, but I have no money. I have a car but no money. In this example here, I have a car, I paid the car, $465, I paid less payment, but in 6 years I have $16,000. Even if there's a financial hardship in 4 years, I have financial hardship and I cannot make my payment of $465, but I've invested the $194. Well, in 4 years I have $10,000. That now my car is no longer worth $30,000 when I started, right? Now I have $10,000. If there's a financial hardship, I could write a check and pay that car off, so it's not repossessed. In the other example earlier, yes, you're making $660. What happens is in 3 years, what happens if life happens and you happen to not have an emergency money? Guess what? The bank will come in and take the car from you, and that's not what you want, right? So again, this is what I normally do for myself. I always finance the car for the longest amount of term, just like a mortgage. I finance for 30 years. I never do a shorter time. I'll do a different training on that. But for the car, I finance for 72 months, pay the lowest amount of payment. If I could get a lower interest rate, I always go for the lowest interest rate and the highest amount of years, the largest amount of years. So again, when you're looking for that, you need to shop around with different companies. Credit unions are great, shop around with them as well and see who's going to offer you a better rate than what the dealership is giving you or what your traditional bank is offering. So let's get back to this. So I just want to say again, thank you so much for tuning in and checking us out. I appreciate you 110%. I thank you. Thank you for your questions as you ask them. Please send the emails to me. I always read all my emails. Again, info@lagofinancialservices.com. Go on our page, lagofinancialservices.com, and subscribe to our email newsletter. And we'll send you great information, great tips to help you grow your financial wealth. And of course, we are always looking for clients, and we want to thank you for all the referrals. Those of you that have been referring clients to us, we thank you. We appreciate you, because that's the only way we could continue growing our business and supporting you with great information. Thank you. You'll have a great week, a great month, and a great year. See you all at the top. I'm waiting for you. Come on, let's go. Let's win in this financial game. Thank you, and have a great year. Thank you. Bye-bye.